I just got through talking about and shooting a video. My dude, Nate, when they say they love you, but not in love anymore. Yeah, man. I know you're going through a breakup, and I just wanted to tell you that sucks, and congratulations. When somebody says they love you, but they're not in love with you anymore, they mean that they don't feel that spark. You know what it means. And I think sometimes the best you could do is just share what your truth is and fight for it a little bit, and then just give them their space. Sometimes, our ego wants one thing and the soul and the body wants another, and it can be really tricky. And I've been in this position where I thought somebody was it and I wanted them so bad, but I only really wanted them because they didn't want me. And so I just want to remind you that there's many ones out there for you. Many. I don't believe in the one. I believe in the one in front of you, and the one that is there to be with you, maybe for 30 years, maybe for 40 years. I've seen people be married for 40 years, somebody dies, or the other one, or something happens, and then they meet their next one. Just say yes. Okay, somebody else said, Daniel said, how do I speak more from the heart and present less? What do you mean? More from the heart and the present? And you want to do more of that or less of it? Because more of it is always a good idea, in my opinion. Breathe. Breathe deep into the bottom of your belly. Make sure that you're centered. The more oxygen we have in the brain, the more choices we have. I can do these things rapid fire because I am breathing. And whatever's true for me in that moment, I don't. There's like things in my hair. I don't judge it. Right? It's what's here now and now. What I said 10 minutes ago or 10 seconds ago is not here now. What's here now is what's here now. And so just staying present to that. How to leave something when it isn't serving you anymore. Get support. Create as much distance as possible. Love them from afar. Don't leave from a fuck you. If you leave from a fuck you, you didn't really leave. You may be left physically, but energetically, they still got your power. Hi, nobody talks about how to heal from chronic disease and remain positive. Yeah, so why don't you talk about it? I've seen this happen many times in our workshops and things of this nature, and over time. It is important to have a glass half full mentality. It's also important, and I've seen many people heal themselves of chronic disease because they allow themselves in our workshops to go into the depths of their anger and their grief and their sadness, and because the body had an opportunity to process that stuff, it no longer needed to stick around. But if you try to remain positive all the time, that's sometimes what causes more dis-ease. If you could do that, it would be great. Yeah, I just did. Fantastic. I'm reading your comments. Hi, Amy. So good to see your face. How to step into the masculine so the feminine feels safe and open. That is a very tricky question, Mitch, because it's dependent on the scenario, like what's happening in the moment and what's needed in the moment. You step into your masculine by even asking that question, what's needed? What does she need in this moment? What do I need in this moment? And am I willing to go get it from my boys, from my crew, so that I don't dump my feminine energy all over her, which forces her to go into her masculine? That question, what's needed? A lot of people say they love you when they really just love the way you make them feel about themselves. It's not about who you are. Yeah, true to a degree. I think they genuinely love you, and it's that too. Hair looks fly, thanks, appreciate you. Jen, Julio, good to see you. Love you guys so much. Pastor Mike Todd reminds me a lot of you. Yeah, I just recently saw him. Seems like a good dude. What's your personal mission statement? I'm curious. To be the living embodiment of God's love as a father, husband, and transformational facilitator. That's it. How do I leave negative thoughts behind me? Embrace them. The resistance to the negative thoughts keeps them there. Embrace them. Acknowledge them. Hey, I see you. I get it. You're trying to protect me. You're afraid. It's all the old wounds. It's the stuff you heard. It's the sexual abuse. It's all the stuff that happened in the past, and you're trying to predict my future based on what's happened in the past. And by doing so, you're making me forget about all the other stuff that happened even after the sexual abuse, even after the traumas. I was safe after that. But what the brain is trying to do, and the negative thoughts, is make me only remember and only think about those things. So I see you, I love you, and fuck you. Peace, right? That. Yes. Please do a video talking about not leaving from an FU. Yes. Will Man Cave happen again in 2020? Yes, it will. We're just putting it off for right now because we have Unleash the Beast happening January 25th and 26th in Los Angeles, and then again in March in Australia, in Brisbane. So that's why. Unleash the Beast. So that's consciousmanbrotherhood.com in LA, January 25th and 26th. Every man, if you can get to LA to be in that, do it. Be in the room with me for 2 days. Shit gets real. Daily things to control the fear of not succeeding in career, leaning into balance, personal life and career. Yeah, they are not separate for me. Like my daily life, my personal life and my career are very intertwined. And so what helps me is recognizing that what else am I gonna do? Like, we're always manifesting, always, in all ways. So I can either manifest from true desires or I can manifest from fear. And there are people suffering every single day. And no matter what your product is, no matter what your career is, all of it is a part of the manifestation and a part of helping heal and celebrate humanity. So for me, I don't necessarily believe in balance, but I do believe in making sure and prioritizing what's most important within a lot of important things. So having firm boundaries and spending more time with those I love the most than I do on stupid, mindless shit that I do sometimes. Okay, how's the new Kaboom group going? They're going amazing, killing it. So many wins. Yeah, if you guys are a coach out there, you need to be in kaboomcoaching.com, kaboomcoaching.com. We have one starting January 17th. It's next level. We help coaches make money and create sustainable businesses to lean on so they can go full time. Why am I scared of my greatness? I have almost launched an amazing project, but never do it. It has less to do with this conscious mind and more to do with the wounded little girl who had something happen when she put herself all the way out there. And so keep disassociating from that and take a step forward. At every step you take forward, celebrate the step. And what will begin to happen is you'll create a new neural pathways and new body chemistry that says you can, and all of a sudden you'll be way past where you thought you could be. As a man, how do you know when you're operating in the feminine as opposed to the masculine? That is a really powerful, interesting question. The feminine is everything that is happening right now. So right now I'm in the feminine because it's happening. The masculine is always looking for zero. It's logic, reason, structure. The feminine is flow, creativity, intuition. Right now I'm in flow, creativity, intuition. I'm saying yes. I read, I say yes. I allow the channel to move through me. That's how I know. When are you guys doing Unleash the Beast? January 25th and 26th in Los Angeles. ConsciousManBrotherhood.com, ConsciousManBrotherhood.com. Somebody put in the comments, please. Boom, boom, boom. No Toronto dates, no. But this would be the time to get in an airplane. I have twins on the way. You can fly, bro. This shit's a gift, and it's cheap as hell. I should charge $1,000 for these workshops. And you know how much they are? Like $397, like $497. These bitches are at least a G, at least. But I make it affordable, so get your ass on a plane and come see us. And come heal yourself. Come fucking fill your cup like you never have before, right? How do you feel about marriage without a marriage license? I think it's awesome. Do whatever you gotta do. But a marriage license will help you with taxes if you're in the US. So, I deserve, I allow, or receive, absolutely. How do you reconnect with a man who's always shows up with inner child when we try to communicate about our relationship and rebuilding love to explain, but too long? Okay, so a couple things. One, always, I know you're showing up in your inner child because you use the word always. And this is a very tricky thing that women do unconsciously. You use language that traps the man that you're with, and you don't see that you're doing the same exact thing in a different way. You're still trying to get your way, and he's trying to get his way. And both of you guys are coming from your wounded child. So if you want to build a bridge, stop using words like always. You always, you never. That's not true. And so if this was a sports reference, right? If we were in sports and we were playing a basketball game, and you're the point guard. The point guard's job is to know how to, or what his personnel can and can't do, right? So like guys know that there's certain shit they can and can't say around their women, otherwise they'll be in trouble for 5 years. You guys will bringing it up for 5 years later. And it's the same thing with you guys. You know that if you come at him in a very particular way, it's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. So understanding each other's and speaking to each other's listening, speaking to each other's listening will change the whole game, right? So if you know that his ego, which your ego's in this shit too, doesn't do well with always and you never and just like throwing shit at him, if you know he doesn't do well at it and you get mad at him when he doesn't do well at it, that's on you. Speak to his listening. What was that? There's an old statement that you catch more with honey than you do with vinegar or something like that. Use the honey. You're a woman. You have powers that men don't have. You guys are fucking amazing. You guys have so much stuff we don't have. And nurture and nature says that you have different gray matter and your whole shit just works different. Your hormones are different than our hormones. So how about you embrace that and stop needing him to be like you. He's not like you and he's not like your girlfriends. That's why you love him. There's all this polarity and sexual chemistry because of it. Embrace that shit and speak to his listening. Can you speak to finding your purpose, please? Yes. You can't be not finding your purpose. You're living your purpose right now. Even if you're doing something that has nothing to do with what you think your purpose is. It's all connected. Everything is connected. All you have to do is keep saying yes. Why? Because the universe was always leaving breadcrumbs everywhere you go. Humanity is a beautiful thing. And this journey called life is short and tragic and long and beautiful. Whew, okay, here we go. You guys about to get me hyped up. Here it goes. Tips on abandoning procrastination habits, please. People are dying. How about that? How about the medicine you have on your heart is the exact medicine that somebody needs to revive themselves and come back to life. And yet you procrastinate and bullshit based on that weak-ass perfectionism and the idea that there is perfect out there. There'll always be something you can shift and change about it. Give the medicine. We need it. They need it. It's, oh my God, the planet needs it. So say yes and jump before you're ready. That's how you do it. Put it out there. Put it out there now. Get off this and put it out now. Put it out before you're ready. The guys I like show me parts of me I want to cultivate, but it's more fun / easy to do when you're in their company. How do you motivate yourself to do it alone with friends? Reveal yourself, and you can't do it alone unless you're doing like plant medicine ceremonies and stuff like that. You need reflection. You need the mirror. You need somebody to reflect your bullshit. So, friends, family, mother, father, reveal yourself. You maybe feel safer to reveal yourself with these men. Why can't I finish things I start? I just talked about that. Thank you makes a lot of sense. I'm working on my inner child. He doesn't believe in that stuff, but that makes loads of sense. Yeah, it doesn't matter if he believes in it or not. Men are willing to grow, but use your fucking feminine power on him. Touch his face, kiss him, say, for me, please, for me. Come on, baby, for me. Right? He'll do it. Most of you guys try to fight fire with fire and come at a man the way other men come at men. It's not a good idea. What's the difference between loving someone and being in love with someone? Only you can answer that, and you know internally. Neither are wrong, they just are, and they're different stages. Thoughts on diet and mind and body, it's all connected. Everything's connected. It's all touching. And whenever you eat, if it's McDonald's, and I've been one of the biggest advocates of fuck McDonald's. If it's McDonald's and you bless it, and you believe that the universe is sent this McDonald's to help you become, more of you, then it's blessed. Because God is a yes button. Anything else? A few more. Oh my God, you are talking to my soul. My ego is saying go. Yep. Almost there. Couple more. We come into the fullness within community. Okay, I'm a good woman. I don't treat men like this. I don't know. Maybe Mount like to be treated like that. They accept that. Why? Please rewrite that, Alvarez. Just the last part. I got that you're a good woman and you don't treat men like this. Write the last part. What does so much BS seem to happen to me? Because you're looking for it, because you're a yes to it. There's so much non-BS that's happening to you as well, but you don't allow that to penetrate and permeate your beingness. You don't allow yourself to see it, right? 2019 was the hardest year of my life, and yet it's also the most abundant, the most beautiful, the most magical. So good, even now. What about you? Did your dad die? Did you get a concussion? Did your grandmother die? Did your relationship go down in flames and then be birthed like a phoenix? Did that happen to you, with you? Did you have a baby die? I had all those things happen. And yet I'm here, winning like a motherfucker. How about that? Guys, you just don't want to fuck with me right now. This is so good. I love you guys. Okay, I'm gonna wait for a few more questions and I'm getting out of here. Was clearing up stuff for the future. Got it. Okay. I think I'm gonna get out of here. A few more. I am open to meeting my beautiful, fun, and compatible love of my life. He is close by if I'm feeling happy about it. Beautiful. Living legend. Thank you so much. Winning like a motherfucker. I love that. Yes, I am. I totally am. All right. I'll see you guys later. I'm out. Please make sure you keep liking and commenting. And if this landed for you, share it with somebody. Share it with somebody. Tell them like, yo, go to this live. Okay, there she goes. Alvarez. Maybe men accept that kind of treatment. Why? At the same time, I want a good man. I'm alone now. Yeah, I don't understand your question, Mama, but I'll say this. The universe works in mysterious ways, and it works with and without you, right? Like we think that we can control and use our conscious mind to control everything, but there's stuff your conscious mind can't even fathom that's happening behind the scenes. So just say yes and keep being blessed and keep allowing yourself to breathe all this goodness in. There's so much goodness happening. Monique Benabu, I see you. I see you, I see you, Queen, I see you. Okay, outro like Gwyneth Paltrow. See you guys soon. Peace.